Hello, my sweet crafty friends. It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you're doing good. You guys know the drill. If you don't see that little red light up there, that means you're on replay. Make sure you type exclamation point replay. Note the change, exclamation point. Make sure you let me know what you thought of the craft, what the weather was like where you're at today, and tell me what you had for dinner. All right. Everybody's coming out. Well, look at Miss Brenda. You're the first one in here to say hello today, girl. Look at you. Hello, Susie. How are you? Welcome, 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 you guys. Hello, Peg. I hope that you guys are doing good. Hello, Jamie. Anita. How are you today? Did you work today? Hello, Lisa. Just gonna do a little bit of staining while you guys are coming in. Just trying to remember what I was gonna do, how I wanted to do it. You're making fajitas for dinner. Hi, Kathy. We'll figure this out. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Hi, Patricia. Hello, Jamie. Thank you for sprinkling, sweetheart. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna do a little bit of staining while you guys are coming in. You're having pizza for dinner, Pam. Hello, Donna. Susie, it's cold in Maine. Oh no, you made homemade chili and bread. Oh, girl. I don't know which one's better, the chili or the bread. You're having school Thanksgiving leftovers. We had our Thanksgiving meal at school on Friday. I did not eat it. It did not look appetizing to me. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Adrian. Oh my gosh, I can never say your name right. Adriana, right? No. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Leslie and Roxanne. Yeah, Anita, Nita, and I didn't mean to say Anita. Anita, we had ours on Friday, and I was looking at what the girls were eating, and it just looked terrible to me. So, I took a hard pass on that. One of the girls told me she felt like she was eating baby food, if that tells you anything. Getting Chinese from Big Buddha. Ooh, Big Buddha, that sounds interesting. Hi, Jill. You couldn't find me. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you found me, girl. I know, I always mess it up every single time you come on. All right. I'm just gonna do a little staining. Yours was good. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I will be honest, I've never been given a Thanksgiving meal before by a school. That was the first for me. Pamela, Kevin cut this, something that I drew up a while ago. I made a ice skate out of the original one, and now we're gonna turn it into a stocking. So it will be, right now it is in the shop on the website, graceandtatterlace.com, but it is listed as an ice skate. So if you be patient, once we get off the live, I will add it as the stocking. Hello, Susan, and is that Betty? Betty, hello, Betty. Thank you, Christy. Hello, Lois. So yeah, give me some time and I'll get this added as the stocking. The snowman from last night is in there, as well as the snowman noses that you guys were asking for. Those have been added. You should have gotten one for the, oh, you had to fry him. Do they give them to you for the spouses, or do you have to pay for those? So those that don't know, I work for a local school district here. I'm a speech pathologist, and my school gave us, last Friday, they fed us a Thanksgiving meal at lunch. You could have gotten that if you wanted it, and I chose not to. Thanks, Carrie. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Becky. You love the white sock with the red polka dots. Brenda, we're gonna kind of do the same concept tonight. I don't know. So you guys tell me. I'll tell you what we're gonna do, but I haven't decided if I wanna do white with red polka dots or red with white polka dots, because I just love polka dots. Hello, Kimberly, my goldfish queen. Hello, Shay. Girls trip to Vegas. Fun stuff, girl. Have fun. Hello, Brenda, my other Brenda and Rhonda. Welcome, ladies. Carl, yes. Susie, I absolutely love all of the people that I work for, the school that I work for. The only thing that I'm struggling with is that my time is a little bit more micromanaged than it was before. That's really it. I was very, very busy for a while because we had a few people out and I was having to help cover other caseloads. Things have settled down. I'm now only at one school, but I've been in so many meetings, which is a lot, more than I'm used to. Hi, Kelly. You had lunch with your friends, so no goldfish tonight. Love it. I love it. Okay. You guys tell me, what color do you think we should do this? So I'm thinking of doing Chippy with polka dots. Now, we can do the white with the red polka dots, or we can do the red with the white polka dots. We are going to make it kind of that little green dudes like type of theme. So this will be, we're going to use green on this. So you guys give me your opinion. What do you guys think? Red with white, white with red. What are your thoughts? Putting the rest of Halloween away. Red with red, red with white, red with white. We have to be careful of what we call it because, you know, we don't want any, you know, issues. It will just be that style. Red with white, a lot of red with white. Okay. Sounding like red with white. You got the garland at Hobby Lobby that you used last night. Yay! Oh my gosh! Nita, I'm so happy for you. Red with white. So I had an idea, a thought process. You guys, with that little snowman and the thermos, there is absolutely no reason why you could not even take a current, just newer version of an old thermos, one that you may no longer use. If you're like me, I love to use water bottles, and I kind of go through them quickly, but you could use one like this that had one of those screw-on tops, and even if it didn't, you could make one. You could paint this. Did you know that you could stencil on this too? Hello, Suzanne. So you could take a stencil. You could paint this. I could paint this, you know, I could paint this gray if I wanted to. And I could put this stencil on here and I could create my own red and white plaid thermos. So you guys think outside the box. If you can't find yourself an old vintage one, make yourself one. Just saying, just saying. I don't know if this stencil, they've had a very limited supply. I don't know if this one is still available in the shop. It comes like this with these two. Go check it out and see. You can make your own. Just saying, we might have to remake one of those. I'm stuck on my cord. Okay, let's give this a quick dry and then we will do the chippy look on it and continue on. All right, what did everybody have for dinner? Or what is everybody gonna have for dinner? Denise, if it doesn't work, the commands thing is not always working that great. So if it doesn't work, the website is graceandtatteredlace.com. Hi, Sue. The stencils, you'll have to do #Magnolia. Hi, Karen. And let's see, what else? Oh, Kevin made hamburgers. Oh, he fried some hamburgers up in the Burger King. Fried some hamburgers up in the cast iron skillet tonight. Do you think it would be okay to use butterfly buttons on a snow girl? Absolutely, absolutely. Nothing wrong with some butterflies on a snow girl. Fried chicken, baked pork chops. I'm loving what everybody's having. Hi, Nancy. No worries, friend. Thanks for coming in and sprinkling. We won't tell your bosses. Ordered Chinese food. I don't like the cleaning part. Okay. Thank you, April. I appreciate it, sweet girl. It's always fun to sneak on, right, when you can. I can't. I certainly can't, you guys. I just don't have time. I see kids back to back all day long. And if I'm not back to back, I'm in a meeting. Hi, Pammy. All right, we're going to do the fun little chippy that I use with the wax. So those that are new and you haven't said hello, hello, welcome. Make sure you say hello. Debbie, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling so hot either. I'm starting to get a little cold. Like, here's my tissue. I hope that it's not anything more than what it is. Yes, April, we did. We cut the stocking. This is the same shape that I used for my ice skate, but we added the stocking part. Okay. Chicken with yellow rice, corn, bread, and butter. Oh my gosh. All right. Clear wax. Paintbrush. Using the tall cardboard gift containers and half styrofoam ball to inflate. Kimberly, that's a fantastic idea, girl. That is a fantastic idea. All right. Hi, Charlene. Hi, Diana. We're just going to apply some wax in here randomly. And those that are new that have never seen this technique, this is the technique I like over using a candle and over using Vaseline, because it just works better for me. But you can use whatever technique you like, what works the best for you. So now we're just going, and believe it or not, we are going to use white today. We were sick all the time. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I'm very fortunate. I don't get sick that much. I'm going to use this paint tonight. I'm going to cheat because I don't have white. I don't have white. Hi, Shannon. So we're going to use this. And we're going to use that little squeegee because I'm not going to put my brush in here. And we're going to see how this works. Probably going to need more. Definitely going to need more. I actually saw a new technique. I think we're just going to do this. We're not going to do full coverage. I saw a new technique for doing a kind of a chippy look. It was very interesting. I'd love to show it to you guys, but I didn't plan for it tonight. So, didn't think about it. All right, I'm just going to kind of do it like this tonight. Oops. I'm not going for a full coverage, and we're just going to kind of wing it tonight. Sinuses, oh, well, I hope that's all yours is. I hope that's all mine is, but I do have a little bit of a scratchy throat, so I don't think so. All right, we're gonna give it a little dry. I'm not gonna dry it all the way, you guys. Packing tape, you could also use packing tape, April, but I'm not gonna use the packing tape technique. And the other method was not the packing tape. For Roxanne, I haven't noticed a difference for either one. To me it works the same. I don't know. I don't really do the crackle technique too much. I'm just not that big of a fan of it. I am like more of a chippy girl. Christy. I don't have any PTO saved up, girl. I don't want that. All right, so we're not going to dry it all the way, because when you dry it all the way, you have to really scrape. If you leave it just a little bit wet, with that wax underneath, it comes off a lot easier. And I have to be careful of the places that it's a little thinner. It will dry quicker. Hello, Janice. How are you, sweetie? And Vicky. All right, again, I've told you guys before, you want to make sure that your scraper is a little bit more level. You don't want it to be like this, because then you're digging in and not getting the right marks. We're going to kind of go sideways today as well. Now I'm going to take this chippy mess. We're going to put it down here because it's a little bit wetter today. We're going to put a little bit back on our spatula. And I'm just going to kind of scrape it back on. So you can see right here is where I scraped it back on. All right, so we're going to scrape that back on. You did your entire ceiling like this, Dana? Oh my goodness. I can't imagine how that looks though. Amazing. I kind of call this like the reverse chippy look. So can you guys see how that looks? I didn't like how it kind of looked, the weird lines in the middle. So there we go. We're going to give that a quick dry. The key is though, is that when you scrape it off, that paint has to be kind of wet. Because you notice how I did it yesterday, my paint got a little bit dry and I wasn't able to scrape it back on like that. Oh, awesome, Vicky. I can't wait to see it, girl. Make sure that you go share it on the sharing groups and you let everybody know who inspired you. And if it was a combination of everybody, then say that. Oh my gosh, Charlene. Absolutely. You like the that tape look. Okay. I haven't tried it. I'll be honest. I don't know why. Still a little wet. You guys, I got to, I had a, thank you, Deb. Yes, Roxanne, so you can do the same thing with the tape, the chippy look is you just use a piece of packing tape and just, push it down and pull it up. Oh, thanks, Patricia. Hi, Martha. You guys, I have to tell you something funny. So today we had a speech meeting. We have a monthly speech meeting, and this monthly speech meeting happened to be at my daughter's school. Most of you, a lot of you know, but most of you don't know. My daughter is a 5th grade teacher at a different school in my school district. and I got to go and meet her students, and they were just the sweetest things ever. They all wanted to know, like, how old are you, and can you show us a picture of Miss Trumper is her last name, and can you show us a picture of Miss Trumper when she was a little girl? Can we see a picture of your husband? They just wanted to see everything, and all gave me hugs, and they just were just so fun. Hi, Caroline. How are you doing today, girl? All right, now let's get a little bit more. Oh, we were supposed to do red, weren't we? And I did white. I guess we're gonna have to put some. Darn it! What was I thinking? You guys didn't stop me. I guess we're gonna have to do white with red. I was not paying attention. Too busy talking. Darn it. I'm just taking what's left over here, and we're going to go right around the edges. We might need a little more. Oh, well, I guess we have red, white with red. I'm going to make the dots with the brush. We're going to use a brush today. See, you guys know I'm just chatty, and I just get spoiled. Put a red coat, paint a red coat, and do it again. My fear is, Karen, I was actually thinking about that. My fear is that the white polka dots won't show up well if I do another layer because of the white underneath. Wendy, this is a stocking that I had my husband cut out for me. Just something that I just kind of scribbled out, and it is available in our shop. Well, it's not available in the shop yet. Right now it's listed as the ice skate. So I did do this originally as an ice skate. Yesterday I had him cut this. I told him I needed a tiara. So I had him cut me a tiara. That will be our stocking. So, what about doing the reverse side? Yeah, Brenda, we probably could. Probably a good idea. Should we do that? I think white over the dark with red will look amazing. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave it. What was the ice skate cutout? Let me see if I can get a holler at him to bring over the ice skate so that you can see what the ice skate is. Tell people how to space out the polka dots using the triangle pattern method. It makes more. Thank you, Dana. I forgot about that. Because I'm just like a willy-nilly and just eyeball it and stick it right on there. If we can get Kevin's attention, I will have him bring the ice skate in. It was very similar to this. The ice skate is this exact cut. It just happens to have a blade that goes underneath of it. But when we're done here, I will go get this listed as the stocking. All right, let's dry this. Then we'll do the top part, okay? And we're gonna do the heel. I'm gonna make the heel the same color as the top. I think that will be super cute. Charlene, I didn't, girl, and I'm sorry I haven't messaged you. It has been a wild, crazy 2 days. What happened on Monday? I don't remember what happened on Monday. Yesterday, Monday, I thought that I had to make cookies for today, so I started making my cookies and realized that I didn't need them until today. So yesterday, I had to finish making my cookies. Yes, Vicky and Elf stocking. Try the top and the heel in red. So we're gonna use we're gonna do dots in red, and we're gonna use green. We're gonna use green on this. I have, we're going to use this one. It's called Fern. It's Fern by Folk Art, and it's a really pretty color. Okay. Use this one. So I don't know if you guys, oh man, that brush is, oof. Teaching an ornament class for the art. Oh, Dana, have fun. I don't know if you guys can see that color right there. Hi, Pam. How are you, girl? Look at how fun this color is. Look at how fun that's going to be. And Charlene, I have never used that slick stick before, so I'm going to have to see what it is. I'm doing good. Yes, isn't this, I think this is a fun green to be kind of that elf-like stocking. All right, let's, woo, I just put green glue on my paint stick. I mean, my glue stick. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna do a little bit on the heel here. Just like so. We'll dry it and we'll probably do one more coat down here. Okay. Okay, Charlene, I will. And girl, that box, girlfriend. Okay, let's dry this and then we'll do it. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Tracy. Haven't seen you for a little while, friend. Actually, I did. You were on as Bill and Tracy, right? And we got you booted out by accident. Hi, Janet. So on the weekend, you guys, we had a little, I'm a wannabe beginner, and would you suggest a list of craft tools for a beginner? Definitely a glue gun. A glue gun is most important. Now, I would say you don't have to have a heat tool, okay? You can use a blow dryer. A blow dryer will work just as careful. A glue gun, a heat tool, oh, for sure. A Bodabra. I would say those are the most important things. A Bodabra is like probably the most important. So our sweet friend Tracy got restricted, and so she was on, did you create a new account? Is that what you did? Or you were on your husband on a joint account? And this weekend we had like a little troll on the page, and Christy went to ban that person, and I think that Tracy's comment must have been like before or after, and when Christy went to ban that troll for making the crude comments, she accidentally banned Tracy. So Tracy got kicked out of the live by accident. So she's back though. You got a lot of stuff from the thrift store. Yes. There's a lot of you gals that have found a Bodabra at the thrift store for like $1.99. And I'm just so envy of you guys. How did I get started doing my craft page? Sarah, I actually started because I was doing one of the stencil companies, and the other one that I'm going to show you guys tonight is the one that I was doing. And that's kind of how I got started, and things just evolved and gone from there. Just grew, and I just love, you know, being here and socializing with you guys. It's fun. And I do this, you know, kind of, I don't know, part to full time, I guess. I come live with you guys a lot, and I do work a full-time job. For those that don't know, I am a speech pathologist in the school system, and I come here. This is such a great stress reliever. I've made so many wonderful friends here. I just enjoy spending my time with you. I feel like I know you all. If we were to you know, meet up, I would, you know, it just feels like we've known each other forever. So in June, we did go on like a little retreat to Texas where we had a meet and greet with Craft Around the Clock, and some people came from far away to meet, you know, myself and many of the other creators, and some people that lived there we got to meet, and it was just so much fun, and it was just great to meet these people in person, and you felt like you just known them forever. Yes, and you know, a lot of you guys message me, those that are fairly new. Last year in December, I started having a lot of anxiety and depression, and a lot of problems at work as well. And you know, I had a lot of people reaching out to me for sharing my story and how I've touched them and helped them and shared their story with me, and it just means a lot. It really does. And not only have I met you guys, a lot of followers, but I've met a lot of other wonderful crafters, creators in this space. Those that don't know, my very good, near, dear friend is Christy over at the Dashing Willow by Christy. And we haven't met yet, and I just can't wait for that day for us to meet. All right, one more coat on the little heel of our stocking, and then we will do, I'm going to do a little something on the green. Hi, Elizabeth. I'm so glad that you're here live, friend. Okay, let's set this off for a second. Let's do one more coat on the heel. Yes. Oh, thank you, Vicki. I cannot wait. We were chatting. When were we chatting, Christy? Yesterday? Sometimes I'll call her on speakerphone when I'm driving home from work. And I called her yesterday, and her daughter's graduation goodies had come in the mail, and I can't not just wait to meet Christy, but I also can't wait to meet her kids, because a lot of times we're on speakerphone, and I get to talk with them sometimes, or just a casual little, you know, chit chat. So she asked me if I was going to come to her graduation. I'm excited. If I can fit it in the schedule and we can afford it in the budget, definitely. Yes. Dana, I will tell you, we don't FaceTime that often. We chat on the phone a lot. Thanks, Martha. All right. I think we're almost done. Hi, Cynthia. All right. You guys, don't forget to hit those little red floating hearts. Hit the share, the like button, the sprinkle button, whatever you want to call it. Toss the lace. Get us out there. Get some more friends in here. Let us make more friends. Let's see. what else was I gonna say? Oh, private group is going to be opening. Beth from Farmhouse Primitives, London, Ohio. Oh my gosh, welcome, friend. I was gonna try to get it opened this month. I don't want to rush it. Don't want to rush it. I want everything to be right, and so I'm gonna wait until next month. I will be starting it in December. With it being Christmas, you know, we might make it an introductory offer since it's a tight month. I don't know. I haven't decided all that stuff, but I am going to hold off until December just because I just don't want to rush into it. I want to be prepared, have thoughts and all that good stuff. Hi, Dawn. Okay. Let's do the polka dots, and then we're going to, we will do a little something to this and the little heel. No worries, Dawn. It's okay. I have some red here. It's Waverly. It's called Crimson. Oh, Caroline. And you know, you're not that far from me now, right? Because you're in Pennsylvania. I don't know how far that is from me, to be honest. I really don't. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys. This would even look cute just like this with no polka dots. Hi, Mary. Look at how cute this is going to be. You're wore out. I don't doubt it. Thankfully, I have Kevin to do that. All right, we're going to use a little dauber to make our polka dots. So I'm going to load some on, and then I'm going to daub it off. Hi, Alyssa. I'm going to daub some off so that I don't have a big clump. And our sweet friend Dana kindly reminded me to get your polka dots. Lois, I see you now, friend. I probably am looking down when you are saying something. I see you, friend. I see you, Lois. You make, to get your polka dots evenly spaced, you do make a triangle. I usually just willy-nilly it and put them on. I don't ever really pay attention. And as you can see, I've already broken and done something different. Look at how stinking cute this is going to be, you guys. Ah! So darn cute. Done with that. Okay. Let's dry it, and then we're going to do a little something else. Thanks, Brenda. I know I love the colors too. So like bright, and you know, it's a little change from what I normally do. A little more, it's like whimsical meets vintage farmhouse. Let's turn it this way so you guys can see it. Oh, hi, Carol. I didn't see you come in. You're by Erie, Pennsylvania. I wonder how far that is from me, Caroline. Yes, Kimberly, right? A little whimsical. Okay. Now, I wanted to put like a little design on this. And I'm not a very good freehand drawer, but if you were a freehand drawer, you could do like some little squiggly lines or something on there. But I'm going to cheat and I'm going to use a stencil. And let's hope that we don't have a crashing tower coming down as I pull this out. I'm going to just use this little... So I do have a regular snowflake stencil, but somebody wanted the one that I have, and so I'm not going to use it because it's no longer available. And they really wanted one. So we're just going to use this one, and we're just going to kind of move it around and put some little snowflakes on. So we're just going to use the snowflakes in here. And we'll just put it on here, and then we'll move it around. And you know, we could even do, if I wanted to, I could probably even do the little polka dots, but I just want the snowflake. Because there's little polka dots on here too, baby polka dots. See what we're doing there? So I know I've told you guys before, you can use your stencils, you just have to be creative to think what else you can use them on. So this was, you know, this was something, this would be great on a t-shirt, this particular one. Now, you don't have to use a stencil at all. You can use scrapbook paper. If you wanted to use scrapbook paper, that would work also. I just kind of had a little vision in my head and I went with it. So there we go. That's what we have going on so far. Let me just give this a quick dry since it's getting a little bit more detailed. And then we'll do the bottom and we'll do the little heel. All right. One more here. All right, everybody, what's everybody doing this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun on the weekend? I am in an event this weekend, so I will be live on Saturday. I will have to double check the time because I don't recall. I want to say it is either 1:30 or 2:30 on Saturday. All right. Look at how stinking cute that is, you guys. Okay. You're going to a wedding. You're going deer hunting, going to a craft show, playing mahjong. Is that how you say that? Mahjong? Is that like the tile things that are all stacked up? Is that what that is? I'm on Caroline, Charlene. Caroline's only 3 hours from you. Alyssa has a craft show. You're going to an arts and crafts show in Georgia. If you sprayed a regular stencil with pixie spray, can you use that with chalk paint? If you spray a regular stencil with pixie spray, can you use it? Pixie spray. I'm not familiar with pixie spray. Are you saying that you're going to spray it with spray the back of it. I don't know what pixie spray is, so I'm decorating for Christmas. You have to tell me what pixie spray is. I've never tried that. I've never even heard of it. Maybe something new that we need to try. Oops. It pulled a little bit of my green off, but that's all right. It still gives it that chippy look. I think it's because it's chippy underneath. Oh, well. Oh, and I didn't bring any water. Can you spray it on the stencils? I'm going to spray this. You guys, I did not bring a bucket of water, so I'm just going to spray this with some water. And then I'm going to put a wet Clorox, a Clorox wipe on it to keep it wet, so that that paste does not dry on there. Because I did not bring a bucket of water. And then I will show you what we have. It pulled a little bit of paint off. You guys are gonna have to tell me if you think we should repaint it or not. I probably should have put a little wax on there, but I didn't. So, can you guys see what it did right there? Okay. Is Pixie Dust part of the Dixie Belle products? Is that what it is? It is, oh my gosh, brain fart. What kind of wood do I have? You're gonna have to make me think. It comes in the big, big, giant sheets. Perfect the way it is. It kind of blends in with the rest of it, right? Yeah, it adds more to the chippy. It fits in. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. So adorable. So adorable. Okay. Let's just quickly dry it all. I'm thinking maybe a little bit of ink on the sides. Thank you, Teresa and Tracy. Because I'm having a complete brain fart. Okay. I was thinking of just putting a little bit of black ink on the sides. So just to kind of distress it just a little bit. Not a lot. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And then I'm just going to do a little bit on the sides of our stocking. I don't know if you guys can see what that's looking like. It's down over here. Thanks, Martha. Yeah, it's a little different, right? It's cute. I kind of like the chippy look of it and the... Okay. Now I can't wait to show you guys what I have planned for the top. I'm so excited. Yes, thank you guys for telling me. Okay, we're gonna use a little bit of wood glue and a little bit of hot glue to stick this on here. All right. Now you want to make sure your glues don't mesh so that it will stay on. Ah, so cute. Thank you, Carol. Right? A little whimsical, primitive vibe. Yes, it does, right? It just definitely reminds me of that little green dude. Why do I use both glues? Great question, Deborah. So, something like this, if you just use hot glue, if it falls on the ground, chances are it's going to fall apart. And if it's just for me in my house, I don't really care. A lot of times I will have auctions or I will sell my stuff, and I want to make sure that it stays permanently. So you want to use the wood glue for permanent, for it to hold it permanently. The hot glue will help it adhere until that wood glue is completely dry, because the wood glue does take a little while to dry. Okay. So having it like that, it really, using the two of them, it really helps. But you don't want to mix the two glues together, because when you do, you end up with a slippery, slidey mess, and then it'll just be moving all over the place. And I know that firsthand because I've done that. And it was a mess. Thank you. Okay, so first, you know, guys know me. Bows, right? I wanted to see if a bow was going to be too big. And yes, it was, because it was covering up too much of that cute little stocking. So, I decided and opted for just something very simple. I just have 2 pieces of fabric that I tied a bow in and just kind of fluffed them a little bit. But we have these cute little picks that I got from Hobby Lobby. We have these 2, and I just thought, well, let's see what everybody thinks of which one we should use. I thought they went perfect with this. So we have this one. Yes, Beth, I did have one on my table here, and we'll probably have to grab another one because it's MIA right now. So we have that one. Or we have this one, which I kind of thought this one was a little bit big, but I think it's cute. Now I wanted to show you guys the other things that I got from Hobby Lobby that go along with, they are so fun. Let me show you the other ones that I got, because for a while, you guys were asking me to do my little wonky Santa hat into the green dude. And so I found some things to use, and I thought they were very fun. And they are labeled that in that section, the green dude's name in that section at Hobby Lobby. Okay, so this is this cute little one. There's 2 of those. Then there's this. The first one, you guys like the first one? Oh, there was some cute little presents too. And then there was this one. I thought this was fun too. Now, obviously, I don't want to use these on this. I just wanted to show you guys what I got. The first one, yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought the second one, I love the second one. I love it. I love the candies, but I thought the same thing. I thought it was a little bit overwhelming, and I wanted it to be about the stocking and not the embellishments. Okay. All right. You love them all, Brenda? Yeah, but you're a fan of that green guy, I think, right? Aren't you? Put my bow in the bag. Now, I'm not going to on a live because I just don't want to, oh, I stuck my bow in the bag. Oh, Nice. Thank you for paying attention, because I'd have been like, what happened to the bow? I think a cute little, like little tag, a little stamp tag, if for those of you that off camera were fans of the green dude and you wanted to stamp a little saying or quote or name, would be super cute for this. Hi, Carol. Thank you, Katie. All right, you guys, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to wipe my nose here in a second. I can, okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, let's find the bow. Super simple and easy, already done for you. But I think that you could very easily get yourself a little tag and hang a little tag down here for what you want it to say, okay? I'm not going to do it for sake of somebody wanting to claim any rights to my video. So we're not going to put that on here, but off camera you could definitely do it. Oh no, the river is really low. Yeah, right there. And this fabric that I got is so darn cute. It came from Hobby Lobby, and I love how it just kind of fits in with a little theme. This little green one is just so cute. April, yes, I am going to hang it. And we are going, oh, I forgot to put the little stuff on the top that I wanted. We were just going to, I'm just going to use some of this on the back as the hanger. I forgot to use, yes, Alyssa, right? Yes, the stocking, when I get off of here, I will be adding the stocking as the stocking and not the ice skate to my website. So again, the website is graceandtatteredlace.com. That's where you can find it. I have this little dingo balls that I call it. So yes, the stocking, the ice skate is, it's there as the ice skate now, and we will add the stocking. But you'll have to give me a few minutes to grab a quick picture with the top. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to take a picture because we don't have it. Good night, Caroline. Have a good night, sweetheart. I'm not going to make Kevin go cut the top out. So, and I will just be posting it like this for now, but know that it is an unfinished piece. It comes with the wood only. It won't be coming with any of the accessories, embellishments. It will just be the stocking and the top. Okay. But since Kevin just cut me what I told him as a tiara yesterday, we don't have another one cut for me to use as the sample in the pictures. Hi, Janet. Hi, Annette. Because when I post it, I like to post like a picture of one done, and then also a picture of the actual, pieces that you'll be getting alone, so that there's just no misunderstanding. Okay. Oh. I don't know where I got this one from. Maybe Hobby Lobby. Hi, Wendy. Look at how cute. Isn't that so cute? The little pom-poms. I call them dingle balls, but pom-poms. Darling, right? All right, you guys. That's it, you guys. Just a cute little, simple, little, fun little stocking. I do have another one That is just a plain stocking that we haven't, I don't think I've done that one. Oh wait, I did do that one with a stencil on it. That one is also in the shop. It's a little bit different. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. Now, no, you don't have to do the stencil if you don't, if you don't have a stencil, don't want to invest in it, and then that's totally understandable. You can do anything you want there. You can even use a smaller dauber and do smaller polka dots. Oh, we forgot to do a bell on the little toe. I had a small bell. I don't know. What do you guys think? A small bell or a big bell? There is the small one, and I will have to grab a bigger one. Thank you, Wendy. You too, Cynthia. All right, there's the small one. And the bells are in the closet. Hold on. I don't know. Or a big bell. There's the big one. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Okay, you guys are all saying bigger. You use material for the hook. Yeah, Katie, that absolutely works. You can use material also. And even, you know, your scrapbook paper will work just as good as well. You can use scrapbook paper. Big bell. There we go. Material, scrapbook paper, even fur. You could put fur on the top. The fuzzy felt stuff. Anything, you guys. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Can you glue it somehow where it hangs down from the tip? That would be so cute too, April. I already put a big old wad of glue on there, so probably not going to do that. You like big bells and you cannot lie. Bells are available at Hobby Lobby. Again, you guys watch for them. If you find them, get them. They go fast. You want to stock up before they're gone. And I'm going to have to sneeze in 2 seconds here. Excuse me, you guys. Get your bells, get your rusty bells, because Hobby Lobby has the best ones around, the cheapest ones. Christmas stuff is 40% off now, so now's the time to stock up. All right, you guys. It'll be listed in the shop very soon, graceandtatteredlace.com. I appreciate you guys all. You have a great night, and I will see you, what is today? I will see you guys tomorrow. I have to think about the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Same time, same place, 5:15 Central Standard Time. All right, love you all. Bye-bye.